Good evening, Ian Rickson, known to some as Ricky. We're in the chip shed in Bourton on the Water. What a beautiful village for our sort of traditional pre-mortem of Cheltenham, which always seems to these days be rather painful. But I must say something now. I've been watching and working in the betting ring for 32 years. You're the best workman I've ever seen. So if I can salute you there. And also if I can say that you were very brave a year or so ago when you had that very frightening heart operation. And we're all so glad to see you better again.
Well, what can I say then? I mean, you're right to a certain extent. I was lucky with a heart operation, but this is my life. I don't know anything else, although I've done other things. This is what it's all about. When it's time to say goodbye to everybody, that'll be the time when I'm no longer on a race course, subject to not falling for those terrible diseases like Alzheimer's, etc., etc.
Yes. I've got a top 10 for you. I mean, I could talk to you all day, but are you ready to do the top 10? Is that okay?
It is okay, but I'm not ready, but go on.
What was your first Cheltenham and how's the betting ring changed since then?
Well, my first Cheltenham, I can't give you the year, but Pershing won the champion hurdle. So you can look through the record books, and somebody says I think it's about 1968, something like that.
Right.
And for 3 years running, that's all the only horse I saw win the champion hurdle. The ring has changed. Well, in those days, there was no computers or anything like that. It was normally three people, the bookmaker, the clerk and the 8-side man. And now it's, well, actually, probably not Cheltenham, but other meetings you can get by with 2 and possibly 1. So that's the major change.
What's your favourite book or film and what did you take from it, Ian? I know that you love reading.
My favourite film, I would say, was probably One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
What a choice, eh? No, that's a great choice. And what did you take from it? Apart from not to have a lobotomy.
But Jack Nicholson is just a great actor.
Yeah,
and to be fair, all the others in the supporting roles, it was just a wonderful film.
What an ending, if I may say.
Exactly, yeah.
What type of... But you inspire people because you have a great aura of positivity. But what type of person inspires you, Ian?
That's very, very difficult. Who inspires me?
It's 320 quid.
What type of person?
You don't have an outgoing person, somebody who loves life, and basically that's it, you know. An outward-looking person is someone who enjoys life to the full.
Good, that leads into a question later. Now, you always look so happy. What's your secret to enjoying the moment? I want to learn.
Well, the moment begins at home, to be fair. I mean, I've been married for a long, long time, and I found a diamond, believe it or not, and I'm not afraid or embarrassed to say it. Everything that happens that is good starts at home, and that brings, you know, that's why I like going and living the way I do, because I know I'm away for 4 days. I don't worry about what's going on at home because the governor's in charge, and that's the way it is.
It's a wonderful answer. What's your favourite song, and what meaning does it come with, or memory?
Favourite song? All this. I've got to be honest with you. I think it's a bit melancholy, and it's Send Him Home from Les Mis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Con Wilkinson. Don't want anybody else. It's just, in fact, let's be a little bit more. But I think when they pull the final curtain, that's the song I want.
Right.
Because it's so deep. And,
Send Me Home by in Les Mis.
Yeah.
You're a cheerful character, but you're a deep man too. Now, where would you still like to visit in this world?
I've been to a few places, but I suppose China might be quite
An experience?
An experience, yeah.
What qualities should a good bookmaker have?
Plenty of bottle, I would say. Bottle is the main ingredient. I mean, I've worked for you, and when I first worked for you, I mean, obviously I didn't really know the strength, etc. And sometimes when I looked at those books and the red figures, I nearly had a coronary, to be honest. But you know, I'm used to that now. But you know, you hold your ground and you lay people, basically that's what it's all about. If everybody was like you, and I'm not talking about necessarily on the race course, but off the race course and betting offers and all that, there wouldn't be this aggravation that we've got.
Thank you. What are you scared of in this life? You faced death when you had a quadruple heart bypass. You've run your own business. You've had a family. What are you most scared of?
Well, to be honest, look, when you have an operation like that, always at the back of your mind is, I wonder if I'll wake up after. And that goes through your mind, or went through my mind, and I did. And that you know, as soon as you wake up, you think, oh, it's worked, I'm okay, and that's basically what happened.
So it was very frightening for you.
Oh yes, yeah, probably the worst moment. Probably more to come, I don't know, but that was the worst moment up to me.
As a bookmaker, what's the first sign in a punter that would say, I don't want to lay this person, as they come towards you, or what has to happen for you to think, I don't fancy this punter?
Well, I think, to be honest, it's more a reputational thing, and I mean, I know quite a lot of people on there, and certain people, you know they're in the know, and they're well marked, sort of thing, their card, etc., etc. But
it's more reputation.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're a father and a grandfather.
Yes.
What's your best piece of parenting advice?
Oh, I give it all the time. Like, I don't stop with my grandchildren. I'll tell them all to save. I know it's a fruity thing, but save. Don't overspend. If you're earning a tenner, don't spend 11 every week. I know it's the old McCorber thing, but that's the way I look at life. If you don't overspend and you're prepared for what's going to hit you along the line, you can cope.
Ian, you're a pleasure personally and professionally. Thank you very much for being in my life.
Thank you.
I very much enjoy working with you. It's an honour.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.